fucking Wednesday. That's right, you pieces of fucking shit. It is Christy Unleashed, and I am your host, Christy Miller. And as always, we have a fucked up show for you this week. Mark Riccadonna, my normal side bitch, is traveling this week. He's actually shooting a pilot. So, hey, how are you trying to kill him when you haven't even landed the plane, sweetie? So he's out. So I have a very dear friend of mine who I love. She's so fucking funny, and we're so lucky to have her this week. And you can see her. She's got a weekly show out at Dylan's in Queens. And I'll be doing that show with Mark Riccadonna. We'll be doing our Naughty and Nice show there later this month. And she also has an album out on where all albums are sold. You know, the Dollar Store, the corner of 33rd and 6th with the guy in the Superman outfit saying, fake persons, take a look, take a look. Her album is called Bumped, and it's fucking hysterical. Give it up for Christine Meehan-Berg.
Thanks, Christy. I know people pee on my album sometimes.
Literally pee on it?
Yeah, they can because not on their computers. But anyway, we were just talking about how red I look now. We were talking I look tan now. Now I just look red.
She's red, she's tan, she's peed on. She's R. Kelly, ladies and gentlemen.
Shade. Throw that shade.
Oh, you know it, honey. Oh, it's so good to see you.
I know. It's so good, even though we talked for an hour yesterday.
I know.
Don't tell people these things. We talked about how terrible the business is. And who's garbage.
And who's a piece of shit. And who is actually funny, which that was a short list. And then
and we were talking about open micers because we both did a terrible thing. We did some awful gig different times, and we were both like, why would we do such a thing? We don't need to do that.
No, we don't need to put ourselves through that. It's like, it was like I really felt when I walked in that room, I felt like Animal House when they walked in to see Otis Day and the Knights. And then it was a whole black club and they were the only white people. That's how I felt when I walked in.
Like, I feel like I would have been more comfortable if it was like a sex party or a gangbang. That I could just be a voyeur and I could judge inwardly. Well, but then what are we doing?
I would have felt more comfortable walking into my mom getting three-wayed by a couple of hot dudes, you know, that would have been hot.
Yeah. One time I walked in on my dad and he was naked and he leapt through the air instead of hiding. He did a split leap across the room. And this situation that we went to the other day was way more uncomfortable than that moment because there was jingling and jangling. And
I've got sperm that jingle, jangle, jingles. Yeah.
It was phalanges.
It looks like a elephant with Down syndrome with a really bad afro. It's just sad.
That was an image. I have an image now. That's exactly what it looked like. Yeah.
We're talking about Dad's cock. Yeah.
I know. Hey. I didn't get the vision. I didn't get the whole. I didn't get the thing. It was just dangling. I didn't see it. The balls. Poor guy.
God, poor dad. He had to show his daughter his balls.
He doesn't remember anything anyway. Everything's fine.
Yeah, same with my mom. Yeah. We should introduce them so they can forget everything together.
I know. They can have a great time. Tea. They can have tea and forget. Tea and forget. That should be a new podcast.
Exactly. Let's sip it and forget it. Well, speaking of big balls and forgetting about them, should we kick the show off?
Let's do it.
All right.
I have to say.
Yeah. All right, you motherfuckers. It's that time. It is time to pour the celebrity.
Oh, should I drink something?
You can do whatever you want, Mama.
I make my own soda water.
Oh, look at you. She's bougie. She's white now. Oh, it is time to pour the tea, and the tea is just too good this week to not sip on, honey. Speaking of old balls, Lionsgate drops Bill Cosby's documentary.
Why were they even picking it up? It's covered in pudding.
You see, when I dropped my doctor's series about how I didn't do it, and blah, Lionsgate shut the door on my doctor's series, and now I have nowhere to put my pudding box.
Yeah, I mean, because nobody could, how could you even look at that face on a screen?
You can't, but it's just, he's going to have to produce it himself and just distribute it on Amazon, like do it like us fucking loser comics, record it yourself and put it on iTunes or something, because nobody's going to want to see it.
Like,
just like his balls, nobody wants to see it.
How egomaniacal do you have to be to, like, after you're imprisoned and accused of all the things, are you like, no, but the world really wants to hear me and see me and see my milky eye. Like, no, I don't want to see your milky eye.
No, it's like, who's going to open? He wants to do a tour and do a Netflix, he wants to do a special. I'm like, who's going to open for you? OJ, if I had done it. Simpson, really?
If you mix both of his eyes together, you get pudding. Did you know that? Because one's milk and one's chocolate. Is that wrong? Is that cataracts? I don't know.
No, that's a Toyota. Thank you.
Cataracts.
I'm 5.
I tried to read this article and I was just like, who cares?
Well, it's like they're saying they denied it. Then someone said, Lionsgate said no, or his people said, no, that's a lie. They didn't drop it. And Lionsgate's like, yeah, we kind of dropped it. Like, let it go.
Dropped it.
We mostly didn't even pick it up, honey. Just
and
like your balls.
And it's like, okay, well, I love these articles where they go like, oh, okay, he was released from prison, blah, 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 because of this and that. Everybody knows what he was accused of and how, like, you're not giving more information to people that they don't already have. So it's just like, can we just do like a picture with a line underneath, like a caption?
You know
it
what,
doesn't
though?
have to be a whole.
You know what, though? With the way the world has been the last few years, some people need to be explained to. I bet you there's somebody out there going, oh, what did Bill Cosby do? I had someone yesterday go, Louis C.K. had a scandal. Where were you?
People were imprisoned. They were in their cells, and just like Bill Cosby, and they didn't. I don't know. Do people read? Is that
no?
That's why
they don't. That's why we're in the situation we are today.
With the idiocy of America. Never underestimate it.
Honey, just when you think we're stupid, something will just pop up and just, if you think things are all right and that we can't get dumber, just follow the Instagram account, What is New York? And that will just tell you how dumb and crazy people really are. It's just, it just doesn't get better than that. So
I need to do that right now.
What is New York and Subway Creatures on Instagram is like the 2 accounts that I follow that it's cathartic. It's just so great. Like, they are hilarious. And but yeah.
I just need to watch people falling. That's all that I need.
Then watch What is New York?
What is New York? Okay.
What is New York? Yeah,
okay.
It's the best account besides Christy Unleashed. with my 6 followers versus her 6 million.
Everything's fine.
I'm happy. God damn it. Speaking of everything's fine, Kathie Griffin details 2020 suicide attempt and secret.
I love that you're so tickled. You're so happy about it.
Oh yeah, I hate this bitch. Oh, this bitch and I have history. This bitch and
Tell me why. Tell me why.
It's an old story. It's so dumb. I'll tell you off camera. It's a long story. I don't want to waste it here. I've talked about it on other podcasts. She's not a nice person, and good. Welcome to comedy, because we
Yeah.
all feel like that, you stupid twat. And none of us paid cash for our $1 million mansion next door to the Kardashians like you. So I don't feel sorry for you.
She's looking real old.
She's
looking
60,
old.
but she looks like 160.
Is
Like her plastic surgery is supposed to make her. Ramona Singer from Real Housewives of New York is 63 and looks 20 years younger than, look at this picture of her in that fucking B. Arthur dress, the white one. Ramona Singer, I'm gonna do a side by side right now. Ramona Singer at 63, Kathie Griffin at 60. And tell me, who would you rather bang?
Not Kathie Griffin.
Exactly.
Okay. I didn't know if I was going to get that answer right. Okay.
Now, Ramona Singer looks amazing. Looks beautiful. You'll see the picture, but it's
okay, so wait, so what did she say? That she said she wasn't going to drink again, and then she wanted to stay alive. I was laughing to stay alive. I mean, who does? You're a comic, that's what you do.
And then I don't drink, so if I pop a couple pills, it doesn't matter. It depends on the concoction, you fucking nut job. Like, what was she? She was mixing Ambien, the Ambien painkillers, and another pill. She said in there. Let me look it up. But she had like a little Roseanne bar cocktail.
I started because it was a good decision. She was convincing herself that it was a good decision to take pills.
Yeah, and to take her life.
Take her life. Okay.
Take my life, please.
With unbearably painful COVID-like symptoms. Unbearably painful COVID-like symptoms.
Yeah, she went to the hospital claiming she had COVID. There was a big COVID scare like last March or April, like in the beginning of lockdown.
Yeah.
And they didn't test her, they said, because of the restrictions. It's like, because they didn't have enough tests back then. But I'm like, she's a celebrity. She'll get a test. And I think is they didn't test her for cancer because of the restrictions. I don't think they didn't test her for COVID. I had COVID. I was very sick.
I just had COVID. High five.
Yay!
I had COVID and I was fine.
I was sick for 19 days and I couldn't walk for 6. I was paralyzed.
Oh wait, I thought you were in way better shape than me.
I am.
That happen?
I just
Then how did I get it and like barely had? I have all these autoimmune things. I've got like 4. And how did you get it worse than me? Like when it first hit, I was gonna die. But look, who was all right? Come on, let's be honest. Who was not at least for a few days mildly suicidal during the pandemic?
Everybody was.
So how is this news? How is this like something impressive?
Well, this was also triggered from her
the Donald Trump
photoshoot.
thing?
Yeah, because of the backlash she got. Who cares? Deal with it.
Is she a Republican? Does it matter?
No, she's a Democrat. She did it for, because she hated Donald Trump. And it's like, dude, that was too soon. Now they re-showed the picture again. Everybody was all excited because now the 4 years have gone by and everybody got to see what a piece of shit Trump was. So now everybody's cheering her on. So why kill yourself now? You got your fans back.
Should kill yourself back then.
Sometimes I wish it was her bloody head that I had in my hand.
You really can't stand this.
I don't like her. I don't wish lung cancer on her. I don't wish death on her because that's a little too harsh. Yeah. I don't wish that on anybody. I hope she's okay. I pray for her health and I pray for her recovery. God bless her. But she's gonna be fine. It's like a little lung cancer light. It's like a little snippy snip. Boom.
Lung cancer light.
Yeah.
Did she even smoke?
No. My dad never smoked either, and he died of lung cancer. So it's just the luck of the draw, people.
I know the COVID-like symptoms.
I'm healthy as a horse. I never get sick. I work out. I eat right. I take care of myself. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do drugs. I don't do none of that. I was deathly ill, and it was brutal. And it's just the luck of the draw. That's the thing is you don't know. and everybody thinks they know everything because everybody's a fucking scientist. You don't know. I thought I was never going to get it. I really did. Through the whole thing, I'm like, I'm cool. I got this. I ain't going to get that shit. I'm covered. I'm masked. I'm gloved. You know, I'm taking care of myself. I'm avoiding people. Got it. Happy birthday to
Happy
me.
birthday. Happy birthday. Okay, wait. You have something about Dababy, and I'm like, are we just talking about like every baby? What's this?
Yeah.
What's this story about Dababy?
Speaking of cancers,
Dababy,
Dababy is now apologizing again for his homophobic rant after being dropped from all the festivals. This guy went on stage and said, oh, he ruined his career. It's hysterical how dumb people are. His let me pull it up here. I'm gonna post it right now. He went on while performing at Rolling Loud in Miami. Kirk had said, if you didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, or any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2 to 3 weeks, then put your cell phone lighter up. Fellas, if you ain't sucking dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lighter up.
Oh, so he got dropped for saying that.
Yeah. Because the whole, everybody went crazy. I'm like, you don't like Madonna, Elton John, Dua Lipa. They all went off on him like, you're so ignorant. That's not how you get AIDS by fucking, it's not, you know, you'll just get it from being airborne and standing next to somebody. And he got dropped by all, and he doubled down on it. He said, I'm a performer. That's what's called live performance. I'm the best live performer. You know, I wasn't going on a rant. That's a call to action. Like he was doubling down on his shit. And the first person to come at him is Questlove. Questlove shredded him, you know, from the Tonight Show. Questlove.
Yeah.
Everybody loves Questlove. That's a cool dude. And he was the first one to go, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? You know, dude, take that back. You don't say shit like that, you dummy. You have a platform. And then Dababy comes back and says, I don't know who the fuck this motherfucker is. And like I said, I don't know him. I ain't never met him. He's just trying to ride on my coattails. I've never seen that man. I don't know who this Questlove person is. And here, I'm going to cut to right here is a picture of Dababy on stage. And look who's playing drums. Questlove.
I mean, how intelligent do you think a person is when their name is Dababy? Like, what do you expect?
Dumb baby.
What level of intelligence do you have? Like, do we really expect somebody that names themselves Dababy to have like the hot take on things? Like,
well, he's doubling down on his bullshit. So all the festivals, like, you know, Lollapalooza was founded on the fact that everything's inclusive. All music's welcome here. It's for everybody. We have something for everybody. It's a huge festival. So when they dropped him and then another festival dropped him, all of a sudden he starts apologizing. Oh, someone's shoveling themselves out of that hole, huh? Keep digging, dude. It's hilarious. People are only sorry when they get caught. They're only sorry when they get caught. Because if you don't get caught, you keep doing your dumb bullshit. And you have a right to say anything you want in this world. It's a free country. But you also have to take responsibility and accountability for those words that you say. So if it comes back to haunt you, you got to own it.
Free country. Say it. But okay, so he doubles down, but then he's gonna deal with the repercussions of it. But then he's like, so I mean, like if you're gonna say something, just say it.
Just own it. Yeah. Don't back down. Don't be
everybody.
a bitch.
Like everybody has to apologize for all the things that they say all the time, which is why, like, America just loves when people. It's like everybody feels so. I was just having this conversation earlier. America. Everybody comes from this superiority place. Everybody's so smart. Everybody's got it together. Nobody ever makes a mistake. Everybody's a hypocrite. And the instant that somebody says something they don't like, or they don't want that, you know, that they're not along the lines with, then, I mean, and you know what? Also the famous people that are, they're saying that, like, the whole thing, none of it matters. Yeah. Like what do you expect this person to say? What do you expect to come out of his mouth?
Yeah. Like the thing is, it's like, Kathie Griffin was the same thing back to her. when she did the Trump head thing and got severe backlash for it. It was all bad timing, like, whatever, the dumb shit. Who cares? Who cares? She got backlash and like destroyed her. All of a sudden she's backtracking, saying, she's like, I'm sorry. Then when the backlash died down, she goes, I'm not backing down.
Oh no, I'm not backing down.
I'm like,
oh no.
Pick a side, bitch. Either own it or fuck yourself and don't say it. Because all I ask, I don't care what anybody says. People's words don't affect me at all. I don't care, because you don't have enough power in my life. But if you're gonna say something and there's backlash, you better own it and take it. And you gotta take it. You can dish it, but you can't take it. And fuck you. And that's my PSA for this evening.
And fuck you.
So Dababy could kiss my black ass. How about that? So, but everybody hates him now. Everybody hates him. Everybody. And I think it's funny because I don't know who he is.
I'm like, what is this picture? I think I saw that on YouTube or something while I was scrolling on Newsbreak or something.
I think, and I also think people are controversial just to get attention on Instagram and social media. You know what I mean? Like just to get likes and followers and chatter, because this is negative publicity, but it's massive publicity. Now everybody wants to be a part of it. And speaking of ugly motherfuckers who are looking for publicity, Limp Bizkit's Fred Durst shocks fans with new look. No,
it's not a new look. It's called middle-aged.
Yeah.
It's not that new. Like, I'm sorry. Do we all need to be dressed like Rich Voss? Like, why? You know what I mean? Like, why do we expect Fred Durst to keep wearing red high top sneakers, matching with a fitted cap? Like, if you don't grow, can we all grow up? Can we all just be normal grown-ups and stop expect? Why? Because when he was 20 something, he wore a hat. Like,
and shaved his head and had a goatee, and now he's got the handlebar mustache and the 12th and the 11th grade shop teacher look. Like, he looks like an out of work math teacher. Like, to me, it's
okay, so the picture with the flannel in 2019, he grew out his gray beard and rocked a shaved head.
He looks great.
Okay.
He looks like everybody else.
Wait, what's the Limp Bizkit song? What's the song? Limp Bizkit. Is that the Ba with the Ba? No, that was Kid Rock.
No, not that fucking inbred. What was their songs? I did it all for the nookie. What? The nookie. What? So you can take that cookie and stick it up your ass.
And then he didn't get any nookie, and that's why he ended up middle-aged looking like this.
Well, that's what happens when you don't fuck everybody. Well, now he looks like a predator. Like, now he looks like, you know, he should be popped for picking up underage girls on TikTok.
I love that these are articles and the dramatic change in appearance. Dramatic. Wait, because you didn't pay attention to him for 20 years? And now it's dramatic? Yeah. No, it's called you didn't pay attention and this person lived a life.
Yeah, it's called aging.
But this is what people are paying attention. Like, there's somebody behind a computer at an office, maybe working from home because they like it better now, that this is what their job is, to find pictures of somebody that was relevant, not even then, 20 years ago, and then go, this is dramatic. No, it's not.
Yeah.
So vapid.
Listen, and without those people, I wouldn't have a show.
They're very right. No, but I'm saying that somebody gets paid a lot of money to write some dumb article.
Yeah.
It's about the drama. Dramatic.
Because we love this shit. We love to see people fall. We love to see people age. We love to see people fall from grace. It's the American way. Build them up and then tear them down. That's what we do here in America. That's our way. So
God. We love, what's the word that I'm looking for? We love hubris.
Yeah.
But nobody's been that good. Like, we're talking about, these celebrities that were just celebrities, like, Dababy, like, who, no, like Kathie Griffin. Yeah. Again, like, pretty relevant
Yeah.
20 years ago.
Yeah.
And Limp Bizkit. Like it's
Yeah.
not. I love that this is like because there's nothing else going. I guess
Yeah.
there's nothing else going
Yeah.
on.
Yeah. It's like we're with the telescope. We're looking for shit. This is what we do all day. Look for shit. Ooh, I found.
I mean, I know
something.
I do it in the suburbs because I'm like, oh hi, I need to talk because I'm bored. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's different. But speaking of as fast as they come up, they come falling down. Lizzo denies wild rumor she killed a fan by stage diving, saying, I'm not that fucking big. This is the funniest article I've ever read in my entire life.
I'm not that effing big. Okay.
Yeah.
So got some boobs on her.
There, she's a big bitch, but
Those boobs alone
right
would smother like an 8-year-old.
Yeah, that 8-year-old would be so happy.
Wait, the Truth Hurts singer. Truth Hurts. Do you know the jingle of the song? I can't. I see again. Like this is how little that I'm paying attention to.
Yeah. No,
like,
I love Lizzo. I'm a big Lizzo fan. I love her unapologeticness. I love her songs are good. She's a great singer. She's a great musician. She's fun. She just has a good time. But there started a rumor that she stage dove at one of her concerts and killed a fan. And she's like, come on, stop the bullshit. And she's like, I've been, I'm a big bitch, but I ain't that big. And she did a TikTok video of her jumping up in the air and landing on her bed on top of her stuffed animal to show like how far she goes when she jumps.
So I've seen a lot of annoying things about me on the internet, but the thing that bothers me the most is this rumor that I stage dived at a concert and killed somebody. Like that rumor, it's a lie, first of all. I've never stage dived in my life. And bitch, how, like, kill somebody? Y'all really gonna put that on my motherfucking name? Like, I know I'm big, but bitch, I'm not that fucking big. Like, look. Bitch.
She's not jumping high.
No, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of vertical in her jump, let's just say.
It's mostly just a lean and a fall.
Yeah, it's like a tree
maybe
falling in the woods.
And
you ever chop a tree down? That's Lizzo falling. Okay, it takes her a while.
Wait, so a person died, but how?
No, nobody died. It's a rumor. They made it up. They're just trying to make up shit about her. Like that never happened. She's like, what the fuck? Stop with the bullshit. Where is this rumor coming from? No one ever died. I never stage dove and killed somebody. What are you talking about? She goes, I've never even stage dived.
But I'd like to see it.
Oh.
I would like to see it.
Lizzo, if you can hear us, mama, stage dive, bitch.
Please,
I'll be in the audience. I'll try to catch you. I'm strong.
I'm really strong. We could both catch her.
We could totally catch her.
I've caught a lot of fat kids in my life.
You have. I've used to play roller derby. These 300-pound bitches slamming into you.
I've thrown my body and caught like a 17-year-old girl coming off of a bars, like the bars.
Yeah.
Uneven bars. I've done that. And you know what? It hurts.
Yeah.
I also got I almost broke my back catching like a 6-year-old, like skinny little twig. But it all depends on, I just have to have the right angle.
Yeah.
Like anybody, you're not going to get hurt. You're not going to die from somebody falling on you.
No.
And also, this is how dumb, again, we're going back to dumb America. Nobody will die from a fat lady falling on you.
If that was the case, all these men would be dead from fucking these fat bitches.
So many black men would die. So many black men.
I know. Black
Derek Gaines would not be alive in this moment if he.
Well, speaking of fat,
33. Oh,
yeah, I know. I love her. Go, Lizzo, with your big ass.
Wait! Oh my God! No, you can't. Has never been shy about her body, often promoting body positivity and posing nude on her social media channels.
That's old news. Yeah, we've reported that here on Christy Unleashed in the past.
You know what? Live your truth, big girl.
Honey, be all you can be. Be the extra fold out in the centerfold. Have 2 Instagram accounts for your big ass titties. One
Just
for each
one
titty.
for the fold.
Yeah. Do it, girl. Be all you can be. Be your big fat ass self, girl. Because like a couple weeks ago, we reported that like some of these stars start losing weight that are body positive and they've lost some weight. Yeah, this bitch is on a fucking hard work schedule. She's touring, she's dancing, she's singing, she's playing instruments, she's fucking, rehearsing. I'm sure she's gonna lose a few pounds doing all that. She's got money, so she's eating better. The catering is all better. The food around her is higher quality. So of course she's probably going to drop 10, 15 pounds. So all of TikTok had shamed her that she was losing. Oh, you're so body positive. Now you're losing weight. Who the fuck are you? And it's like, you can't win with these people. So like Lizzo can't win for losing literally 20 pounds. And it's like, bitch, be your big ass self, be your little ass self, do whatever the fuck you want, bitch. And fuck everybody and just live your life. Everybody needs to fuck everybody. And speaking of fucking everybody, A-Rod cruises Ibiza with bikini-clad Melanie Collins and the Deckers.
Okay.
Okay, A-Rod, with your fine ass. Go ahead.
Well, and now I'm looking at this. I need to see the photos because all right. Okay. Bikini, like,
yes,
I mean,
Melanie Collins.
Enjoy it now.
Yeah, bitch. Well, Melanie Collins is a sports writer for CBS, and she's close friends with Jesse James Decker, the country singer, and the NFL, the ex-NFL. Who's she married to? Eric Decker.
Mm-hmm.
And so they all went on vacation together. So they brought along Melanie Collins as a little, here, A-Rod, here's some pussy to get over J-Lo with. Honey, look at this skinny ass bitch. That ain't no comparison to J-Lo. Sorry.
Yeah, but depending on what you like, just look, you might have had enough of all that.
No, A-Rod's going crazy since she broke up with him. He's following.
Really?
Oh yeah. She did a yacht for her birthday. He got one for his birthday. She's in the Hamptons. He goes to the stores a couple hours later after she's been there. It's creepy. He is stalking her from afar.
They've been apart how long?
What, like 2 months, maybe? A month or two? And he is just not over all that ass.
And she ended it? See, I didn't even know.
Yeah, she ended it because he was rumors that he was cheating, because A-Rod cheats on everybody he's with. And it's like, dude, you cheated on J-Lo? Come on, bro. Cameron Diaz, I get, because she's got no ass.
Oh.
J-Lo? She's so beautiful. Like,
that's the problem. That's the problem. Any like strong-willed, amazing, successful, well-to-do, like nobody can live up to that. That's pretty emasculating. Like you can become obsessed with it, but it's really hard to, I think, stick with that as a man, because if you're not that secure, like that, it also make you feel bad.
But it also goes, I got J-Lo, the hottest woman in America. What else can I get? You start feeling yourself. Like you think you're the shit. You think you're the king titty. You got, a wad of cash in your pocket. You're fucking the hottest babe. You're the cool guy now. And you got a full head of hair. Now you start hitting on everybody. Oh, it backfired, bitch. She dumped your ass. Left you standing there with your dick in your hand and a $2 million
and then she went to
ring.
Ben,
right back to Ben Affleck. Right? She got her white boy back, honey. Yes.
I mean, but I'm trying to look at him. He does not look good.
No, he looks terrible.
A-Rod's not doing
hot. And he's, when she dumped him, he started going back to the gym and working out again, because he stopped working out. Because A-Rod, when he was playing baseball, that fucker had a body.
Yeah, but what's he doing now?
Nothing. He's just a sports commentator on Fox Sports or on MLB. And
that's why, because
he's been doing that.
Washed up and bored.
Yeah. So it's like when she dumped him, he's like, oh, I got to get back in the gym. So he started working out again to get that body back. Yeah, it sucks when a hot bitch dumps you because you're too ugly and she goes back to her ex who's in better shape than you and you got more money. Oh, dude. So he went on to do his yacht cruise to follow her in the same path, that they were all in the same path, like he was following her, and he goes stepping out with the big D energy. captioned his photo, meaning, you know, determined, darling, and dapper as fuck. And he looks like a fucking retard, but I'd still fuck him because he's rich.
Oh,
And I'm 50.
Yeah, but you know what? Rich dick is really kind of gross.
That's all right. I'll take enough cash to be substantial, then I'll go do
I
my
would
thing.
never. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah.
When I was in my 20s, I thought that. Now that I'm 50, I'm like, yeah, kind of gotta like let that shit go. Who's paying?
Fill my drink.
Bill, where's the drugs? Put it right here. I need to be knocked out for this. Just do
I
it,
need
honey.
a massage. I'm feeling off.
My vagina needs to be massaged by your wallet.
Yeah.
Because look at that Melanie Collins. They're like shopping in the same shops in the Hamptons right
know,
after
I saw
J-Lo
that.
left. Now look at J-Lo.
Wait, no. So we're for real? Like he's going everywhere that she's going.
Yeah, but look at her.
I mean,
Look at this. Look at this picture of Jennifer Lopez lounges in yellow bikini on her birthday yacht. Look at that. Smoking. 52 and smoking.
I mean, there's only, you know, I really wish I was Latina.
Oh, you and me both. I wish you were too. Good night.
Thank you. Oh wait, oh, and look at the yellow birthday yacht.
Yeah. See? You see why he's going crazy? Yep. He's mad as hell. He had the finest bitch. I'm like, dude, I'm half price and I'm the same age. I'll bang the shit out of you.
It's
I'm
her
too
for
proud to
it's
bang ya.
140 million birthday yacht.
Yeah.
She owns that yacht.
Yeah. Sure. Honey, you could take me on the Staten Island ferry and bang me over the side for $30.
Yeah, but
I'm a
let's go
cheap
back
date.
to this whole thing that like nobody like cheats up or like ends up, you know, like they usually once they get like a great woman like that, like you know,
They always fuck it up.
stellar,
They always fuck it up.
they're not. It's not.
They always
sustainable.
fuck it up. They always fuck it up because they sabotage it because deep down inside they know they don't deserve it. They have no self-esteem and they know they don't deserve it. So they sabotage it so they could say, see, it wasn't going to work out anyway.
And then they go to something way more, what's the word that I'm looking for?
Beige.
Yeah.
Beige.
Yeah. Taupe.
Beige. She's beige. Definitely.
Eggshell.
Yeah. She's beige. Definitely.
No fire. No spice.
No curve.
No spice.
Nothing. No, nothing. Just stale. Stale beige.
Stale crackers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking
Without
of beige,
a schmear. All right.
No schmear.
No schmear.
Well, speaking of stale crackers with a lot of schmear, Coco Austin defends breastfeeding her 5-year-old daughter.
This is Ice-T. Get to the point.
Oh, you brought this up because of me. Thank you.
No, I brought it up because I love Ice-T. And apparently so does his mini-me. Have you seen this child? It looks just like Ice-T with a vagina. It's like a...
Oh, I saw that. Yeah. Oh,
5 years old. I'm like, I would understand if that little girl was a boy.
5 years old. Okay.
Breastfeeding them big ass titties.
Let's talk about this.
That's some big ass titties.
I'm all for, and I'm the boob comic. Like I'm that comic that did that scary mommy, like all the breast health and the breastfeeding and the nursing tips and all that stuff. And I fought it and I tried as hard as I could to make it happen for 9 months. And then I gave it because my kid at the same time, we were both just kind of like, we're done. I don't like you that much. I really don't. I love you, but just get off. Like I think we both were like, get away from me.
Yeah.
And she's very independent. So I don't know. Like I have a friend that breastfed for 3 years, and her kid's teeth rotted out of his mouth.
Sure.
On the boob so much.
Sure.
And there's so much sugar, right? But children should not be on like at the year mark. They say that like, you know, they introduce food or you go get cow's milk or whatever milk, almond milk, whatever you decide, whatever, you know, level of
whatever
crunchy granola you are. But they shouldn't, a lot of that milk, it's not necessary after a certain amount of time. It's good for them, sure, but it's not necessary.
It's like drinking cow's milk after the age of 25. It's not necessary. You know, my mom, I think, nursed me in the hospital. And then by the time we got home, that was a wrap.
It's really great for someone. Like I'm the one, I've done all the things while breastfeeding. But 5's excessive. When you can, listen, my kid's going to be 4 and she sasses me and I can't even imagine, like she knows what her bits are. Like, oh, like make sure you wash your bits. If you're washing your own body parts, why would
Why are
you?
you sucking on mine?
I don't need you near. No.
No.
It's like they know humor at 4. They know.
Yeah, they're
like,
hilarious.
They're hilarious, or they've got their own thoughts and their own like ideas and their friends, and you know, like it's just I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go with that. So you know what? Back off. You can judge me for saying it, but you're a little weird.
Yeah, she goes, Chanel still likes my boobs. Coco told US Weekly Saturday. It's a big bonding moment for a mother and your child. Okay, in the beginning. It's also a bonding moment when the child lays on your bare skin after it's born.
You know, it's really also a bonding moment when my husband sucks on my nipples.
Hi.
So when is it inappropriate? Are we going to go with like when the kid goes to middle school? When's it about your kid is in
Are you going to go to
kindergarten?
What
Are you going to stop your kid from doing, I don't know, from spelling and reading books so you can put your kid on the boob? Like no.
What if the kid's graduating high school? What are you going to do before he goes up to the diploma? Give him a tit to suck on? How about another girl's tit?
Once they can string together full sentences and have like their own concept of anything, and they can be like, my kid says weird stuff. Like, don't say shit, you know, like when they can come up with that stuff, they should not be on. The
moment they open their eyes, get off the tit. That's daddy's.
When they're making eye contact.
Yeah,
like
they're sucking your tit. Look at it. Yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, because you know when you suck dick, when you're looking at your husband in the eye while you're sucking his dick, it's a little disturbing.
You know what's really disgusting in this? And she says so she's 42. She's a year older than me.
Yep.
Acknowledged that her husband's IC's little girl also eats steaks and hamburgers, but likes a little snack every now and then.
Hold on. Hey, you know who else likes a little snack once in a while?
You know what's a snack? A fruit stripe, you dumb bit. Like,
you know what's a snack?
A
cookie. A pudding pop. Hey,
a cheese stick.
Yeah.
Blueberries.
Not pussy and
not nipple.
Oh,
if she were, like if this kid, I don't know, like if there was like a cleft palate, I don't know. You know, that thing under the tongue?
Yeah.
If there was something and she could, fine. Makes sense. But why take it away from her? Because you're creepy.
And you're ruining your kid's life. This kid's gonna be traumatized.
No, you know what? But you know what? It's probably a problem that we're saying this. Like,
sure.
How could you judge? Yeah, I'm gonna judge because I have a kid, and I think that's just. I don't know. When are you gonna finally say no when she has her second big school? Are you gonna invite her friends from school over? God bless.
I'm allergic. I'm allergic to grown ass kids breastfeeding. That's what this is.
Grown ass kids. We call it the family bed. No. It's called. It's my bed. You have yours, and you can come say good morning.
Yeah, I'm fucking your father in this bed.
It's too much. There has to be separation. We're not Native Americans that live in a teepee and we're all having sex in front of our children.
This isn't a creepy commune in New Mexico where the dad fucks the kids. Mitt Romney. All right, speaking of on the tit too long, Kim Kardashian hit with a cease and desist letter for skin trademark. Okay, this bitch is all, first of all, she's rebranding her KKW beauty line because her and Kanye A are divorcing, so she's dropping the West. And she's adding like skincare now to her beauty line. This is not the first time Miss Kim has stolen an idea or a clothing or a design from somebody and took and made it her own and got busted for it. So this
Okay, what was the
person,
first time?
it was a jacket by this designer and she stole the idea and then tried to say, oh, I'm selling it because it's North's favorite coat and we're naming it after the designer. And we're going to give all the money to proceeds to the Los Angeles Children's Hospital. And yeah, so she covered her ass. So she got out of that. And now she's stealing the skin name, which is SKKN. And that's actually a company in a small little boutique like that in Brooklyn that's been there for years.
So my kid did a photo shoot for skin.
Well, she's a plagiarist.
But it's not, it's like, it's just skin. Like it's, you know, SK, like it's, but I don't think it's got the KK in it. Either
No,
way,
probably,
like,
right.
but
That's her though. I'm gonna rebrand myself to somebody else's great idea because that's what I do. Because I'm fake, just like my tits and my ass. I'm fake. I'm gonna do a fake, you know, rebranding.
like, don't you have enough?
No.
Just back off, man. Just have your own, like,
Yeah.
stay
Stop.
in your own lane. It doesn't, like, what now you need this too. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, it's
Like, 'cause
goofy and it's disgusting. I
Yeah.
don't want to be funny about it, but like,
Yeah. It's just she also went to law school during lockdown and failed the baby bar twice. I go, but she couldn't pass the fucking local bar, could she? The mini bar, sweetie. But yeah, so what are you gonna do with this case? You can't represent yourself because you're not a lawyer.
Wait, introducing vegan formulas and new packaging, although it's unclear if the changes were related to the lawsuit. Introducing vegan formulas, you know what that is? That girl's
They're all
animal
crazy.
products.
Yeah, they're all crazy.
Get,
They're all-
you know what? Let other people do. You know, like you've got, and just move.
You're
on.
worth $1 billion. Just stop.
$1 billion.
$1 billion, all off of getting fucked
But
in the
just
ass
needs
by Ray
more.
J. Yeah,
Greed is not attractive.
it's not. You know, that whole family breeds greed. Like, look at this one. Lamar Odom ordered to pay nearly $400,000 in child support case. They popped this motherfucker, this deadbeat motherfucker, to his ex, Liz Morales. They have 2 grown kids, and he owes her over $400,000 for rent, back child support, and they're also requesting him to set up an insurance policy for the kids, like $1 million insurance policy. I'm laughing my ass off because a couple weeks ago he was on here going, I miss Chloe. I miss my ex-wife Chloe. No, you missed that paycheck, motherfucker. And then you did some celebrity boxing match with Aaron Carter, and the IRS saw that shit and said, oh, you owe this money because you just worked.
It doesn't matter how much money somebody has; they never want to get rid of it, and they never want to give it away, even though the person. Yeah. I mean, you could talk about the same exact situation as somebody living, you know, their trailers up on cinder blocks. The same conversation. You're a piece of garbage. Yeah.
Pay your taxes and pay your kids. That's it. I mean, speaking of pieces of shit who doesn't pay anything, Kanye West has contract and a private chef for his Mercedes-Benz Stadium stay. I don't know if you heard about this, Christine.
No.
But he did a big listening party in Atlanta at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium where the Falcons play. Huge listening party, millions, you know, thousands of people came out. Kim and the kids came out. Shaq came out. DJ Khaled came out. Like all these people came out to hear his album Donda, and it was supposed to release. They did a listening party on Spotify because you know he bought Spotify back in April. That was a quiet fucking purchase. And they did all that on Apple Music, and then the album was supposed to be released the next day, and that would have been Friday. Well, the album's not out yet, and there was no comment when the album's not out because he hasn't finished it yet. So now he's acting like a big martyr and has locked himself in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in a little private room hidden somewhere inside the stadium with a bed and a small closet and a TV. And he's going to stay there until he finishes the album. I'm like, you were supposed to finish it. Yeah, I know, right? You piece of fucking shit.
Good for you.
And now they're saying now the album's coming out on August 9th. And I'm like, really? Oh, now it's August 9th. So when August 9th rolls around in 6 days, 5 days or whatever, it's like, when is it going to come out now? Because he's not done. I'm dying laughing. These people paid to listen. And then he wants to do another listening party at his house. And it's so funny. Like, this dude is just milking and people are paying all this money for it. And it's just like, God, I wish I was that smart to fuck with people so dumb and take their money.
No, don't want, just want to just celebrate them. You're doing what you said you were going to do. Oh my God, you brushed your teeth? Oh, good job. Good job. So exhausting. I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine the day in and day out of somebody needing applause and being celebrated for just
doing the bare minimum
thing? Like,
yeah. So like, here's a picture of the room he's staying in because he's a martyr. Get the fuck out of here with this. That's bigger than my apartment.
Listen, my kid lived in a closet the first year of her life. Get over yourself.
Half these comics lived in the closet the first year of their life.
Do.
Hey.
Wait, didn't he also? I mean, but how many mental breakdowns has he had?
I think like 40.
Right. So
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I don't know.
He's used to being like, put up in like a not so hot room.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just trying to.
He's just trying to
back to those moments.
Yeah, he's trying to reclaim his roots of being
motivated.
Poe when he was Poe, living at his mama's house. And his mom, and the album's named after his mama.
Oh, like Edgar Allan Poe?
Yeah. Yep. Poe. God rest his mama's soul. Thank God. They're so crazy.
So
they're so fucking
ego driven.
Yeah.
And spoiled.
Yep. Spoiled, rotten pieces of fucking shit.
Go have a hardship.
Oh, you didn't do what you were supposed to, what you said you were gonna do, and now you're hiding.
Oh, poor baby.
Good luck, you piece of shit. I hope you get fucking tackled by a falcon.
Oh God. All right, who's the next
guy?
All right,
so speaking of living in a closet for a long time, Wentworth Miller reveals autism diagnosis in a moving Instagram post.
And
I've never wanted to fuck a mentally challenged person, but now I do.
I'm glad I know this about you. So we'll be careful of where we go in the city.
Yes. Especially when a small bus goes by. How you doing with your big head?
So he posted a blank white square on Instagram Tuesday, alongside a lengthy caption explaining that he received a formal diagnosis of autism a year ago. And he's how old? 49?
49. And he came out as gay a few years ago too, after his whole he was on that show Prison Break, and it was such a big hit, and he's sexy and beautiful and everybody loved him. And then after the show ended, he came out that he was gay. I'm like, oh, now he has autism because he's gay? Is that what this is? Like, oh, he can't be a normal gay guy. He's got to have autism. That's why he's gay. Like, I can't. Like leave this poor boy alone. He's autistic. He's gay. He's his own hashtag.
And what's he do?
He's an actor.
He's
a Prison Break. He was great in that show. He was so great in that show.
Prison Break. I mean, I need a new show, so I should support the
gay autism.
People with
Godism, darling. Godism. Oh my Godism.
Got a lot.
For the gods.
A lot going on in that body.
For the godsism. Yeah.
He went
Go
to
ahead.
Princeton. This is what's fascinating. Went to Princeton.
Yeah.
Which
Well,
goes to show you, kids,
This
no
goes-
matter how challenged,
just
you
because
can
you're
go too.
listen, just because you're retarded doesn't mean you can't succeed. Elon Musk.
Did anybody do the research? Like, this would be a fantastic article if somebody was like, yeah, but he also, is there going to be like a thing now about Princeton admitting
Autistic children.
like, good job, Princeton, or like how to get in if he was like I'm not saying that autistic children are not wildly intelligent, and they are, and people are. I'm not saying that, but like there's a lot of different elements that go into education. That's fascinating to me, that he must have been brilliant.
Hey, Mike Bichetti has a chance now.
Or is it like, I mean, why, but also why are you going to, why get diagnosed with autism now? Is it a thing? Like, what was going on in the life that like, you went to the doctor, well, you're autistic. Okay.
Well, I don't know, but I think maybe he was just on a serious note, which we're never serious on this show because it's too boring to be serious. But on a serious note, he probably was at his therapist. They're probably going over things and how he functioned and how he reacted and how he dealt with things and the path he chose to deal with shit. They probably said, "Hey, you're a little retarded. You know, maybe you should go.
No,
you should go get checked." He's autistic. He can paint. Rain Man, you know, God bless. But
does he line up like his? Does he line up
his pills before he kills himself?
That's maybe. Like, can he not make eye contact? That must be difficult as an actor.
Yeah.
If you can't like that, because that's the thing with autism.
Yeah, you can't look at the person in the eye. Look me in the eye. And tell me
have trouble with loud noises. Cut up.
Fat.
I had to go to my trailer.
I need an Evian. God bless him, man.
God bless.
Talk about hitting all the stereotypes in one. He is his own fucking Netflix special.
Comes out as gay, went to Princeton with autism, gets on a show, and at 49 decides to come out as autistic. Like, I just don't. How much attention do you need?
Well, it worked for Elon Musk coming out with Asperger's. Maybe he thought it was going to boost his career.
I think I'm going to go talk to my husband to try to figure out, you know,
what strain of autism he has.
Sure. ADHD.
Oh, I
can't do anything unless I get this done.
Okay.
Okay, bud. Are you okay?
There's no autism like autism, I know. Hey, and on that note, this has been another episode of Christy Unleashed with our special guest, Christine Meehan-Berg. And Mama, tell the kids where you're going to be this week.
Wednesdays, I have a weekly show out in Forest Hills. It's called Dylan's on Metropolitan Avenue in Queens. And that's every Wednesday, 8 o'clock. It's a free show, just buy booze. And you can call the place for reservations. August 17th, I am down at the Starboard in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, Dewey Beach, Delaware, with Casey Balsham and Ashley Hesseltine. And yeah, I'm all around all the time. So they can check out my social media at funnyxteen that's on Instagram, Funny Christine on Twitter.
Yay. Awesome. And I think Mark Riccadonna and I are doing the Dylan show this month, right? The 18th,
yeah, you are doing, yeah, I believe you're on the 18th.
Okay.
The 18th, you are at Dylan. So if people are watching and they want to come see us live.
That's right. Come on out and see us all together. This week I'm doing a pilot this Thursday with All Media TV with my good friend Jim Madrinos. I don't know what it's about. They're filming it at Broadway Comedy Club at 8 o'clock. It's an actual live show. I will be the judge on the show, so you know it's going to be bad. So I'm going to be a really horrible bitch and roasting the way I roast. And yeah, so you can see, you can follow me on at Christy Miller Comedy on Instagram and on YouTube. And you could also follow me at Bitchy Slambora on the Twitter. And you can see us here every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on the Governor's Comedy Club radio channel on YouTube. And we will see you cocksuckers next Wednesday. Suck it hard. Yeah.